You ask the model who it recommends in your category. It named 3 competitors and not you. That stings, and the first thing you feel is that it is unfair. It is not unfair, and it is not bad luck. It is a gap, and a gap has an edge you can trace. Once you can see the edge, you can close it. Here's how to see it. Start with why the model chose them. A model does not name whoever pays or whoever shouts. It names whoever it has the most reason to trust on that exact question. Your competitor gave it more reasons. A page that answers the question head on. Other sites that repeat their name. A clear, quotable line it can lift. You were not skipped. You were out-argued. That is worse news and better news at once, because an argument is a thing you can win. And the gap is never, you are invisible. It is precise. On this question, your competitor is named and you are not. On this engine, not that one. Say it is 3 columns and it stops being a mood and becomes a task. The question, who got named instead of you, and the engines you never showed up on. 3 columns. That is the whole diagnosis, and it points straight at the fix. This is that table from my own site. 10 of 10 tracked questions have a gap. Every row is the same shape. Me. Named in 0 answers. Named instead the competitor. Never named on ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity. It is not comfortable to look at. It is the most useful screen in the product because every row is a page I have not written yet, ranked by how much it is costing me. So why do they hold every row? Open the answer and look. Their winning page answers the buyer's question directly, in the buyer's words. Mine talks about my product in my words. The model was asked a question and it reached for the page shaped like an answer, not the page shaped like a brochure. That is almost always the gap. They wrote for the question, you wrote about yourself, and you do not fight all of them at once. Here's the board. 9 brands, ranked by how often the models name them. 1 competitor sits at the top, named in 1/3 of answers. I sit last at 0. The matrix on the right shows exactly which engine each one owns, so the target picks itself. The strongest competitor, on the engine where they are strongest. Beat them there, and the rest is downhill. So the loop is small and it repeats. Pick 1 question you lose. Write the page that answers it better than the one winning now. Run tracking again and watch that 1 row flip. You do not close the whole gap in a week. You take 1 row back, then the next. Link is in the description. Next one, the full walkthrough. Setting all of this up from an empty account, start to finish.